Lasagna is such a popular dish all over the world, and today we're making one of my favorites, a very authentic style from Bologna, Lasagne alla Bolognese, and you are gonna love it. Let's cook. Okay, so you made ragu alla bolognese to make the tagliatelle. If you didn't do it, go watch last week's show and make it happen. And now you have some extra sauce in the fridge. What do? Naturally, lasagna alla bolognese. You might see in the name of the recipe that it says lasagne with E at the end. What that means is lasagne is the dish, lasagna is the noodle. So that's the kind of noodle we're using today, and I'm excited about that. Once you have a good bolognese sauce, this dish is very simple to make. It's mostly assembly and it's done in just over an hour. And I can't wait. Let's cook. And now it's time for shoutouts. These are the people that are cooking our foods, taking pictures and letting us know about it. You should do the same. Patricia Saher did it again. She did the mussels. My friend Joseph Balero from Boston made the bolognese, the porterhouse, the roasted chicken, and the fried rice. No more daddy dinners. Wanda Ramirez made the Israeli salad. And Kathy Briseño, still the undefeated champion of the world, batting 1,000, she made the omelette. And just yesterday, she made the tagliatelle alla bolognese. Great job, Kathy. And I want to give a special shout out to my very young fans, Sadia and Hade. They watch the show and they send me videos. They're so excited about the show. I love them. We love the fact that you guys are cooking our food and watching the show. It's so cool. As always, first we're gonna get organized. The French call this mise en place, and all mise en place is having all the tools and ingredients that you need right in front of you. Cooking is always about ingredients, time, and temperature. And this recipe has very few ingredients, therefore they need to be good. The star of the show here is the ragu alla bolognese, or the bolognese sauce. Make sure you watch the show and learn how to make a good one. Another ingredient is Parmesan cheese. We are using the real deal here. Parmigiano Reggiano from Modena, which is the same area of Emilia Romagna where Bologna happens to be the capital. This recipe calls for a bechamel sauce. It's a classic sauce that was first created in Italy, but it was made popular by the French. In fact, bechamel is one of the 5 mother sauces of French cuisine. In Bologna, the lasagna noodles are made with egg pasta and they're typically fresh. We are not gonna do that today. However, we found a very practical solution. Barilla sells these oven-ready lasagna sheets, and that's what we're using today. What we did is just soak them in water for 3 to 5 minutes just to reconstitute them a little bit, and they go straight like that into your baking dish. Okay, we're ready to cook. Let's make the bechamel. We're making the bechamel. This is a very simple sauce. It's only butter, milk, and flour. One key thing you want to do is make sure that the milk is hot right below boiling point when you add it to the flour. This will help you avoid lumps. We're going to make what's known as a roux. There are 3 basic types of roux: white, blonde, and brown. Today we're using white. And all the difference is in how long you cook the butter and the flour. You want to make sure you use low to medium heat. As soon as this bubbles, we add the flour. All at once, and keep stirring. We're going to cook away the flour taste in about 2, 3, 4 minutes. White doesn't mean absolutely white. It's gonna be more like a golden yellow. Okay, we're ready to start adding the milk. We're gonna raise the heat, whisk it, bring it almost to a boil, and then lower the heat and cook for about 10 minutes. So all we do now is assembly. First, we're gonna put some butter on the baking dish so the pasta doesn't stick to the bottom. We're gonna start with a little bit of bechamel at the bottom. First layer of pasta, meat sauce, bechamel, cheese. I'm doing very thin layers so we can stack maybe 5 or even 6 layers. Another pasta sheet, more meat, Bechamel. Cheese. Pan. Meat. Layer number 5. Meat. Like that right over the top. More cheese has never hurt anyone in the history of the world. Final pasta layer. We're gonna finish with just bechamel and cheese. We're gonna add more cheese on the top so it can brown beautifully. What we're gonna do now is just cover it with foil that has been buttered, and we're gonna put it in the oven that's been preheated for 375 degrees, and we're gonna cook it for 50 minutes. It's been 50 minutes. We're gonna cook it for about 10 minutes uncovered so it can brown on the top. Remember to let it rest for 15 minutes after you take it out of the oven. Finally, taste test. This smells so good. I'm gonna cut right into it. This is what it looks like. Oh, oh my, it's so good. It's like creamy. I mean, it is creamy. You can taste the meat. I have to have another one. It's so good. I want unbiased opinion. So I'm calling our son's girlfriend, Laura, who's here from Atlanta visiting us. Come on, Laura. And you know what, Joanna, you can come too.
Yay.
You can come too. So my two girls here. Oh, all right. Okay, so you guys can...
You first.
Well, you can cut. What am I just cut?
The house is inundated with the smell.
It smells so good in here.
All right, so just grab. Which is hot. I don't know if you eat hot, but I know Joanna eats super hot. She learned to dance. This is not a paid actress.
We do the happy dance in this family.
Delicious.
Okay.
It's something else in it.
I'm gonna need another.
Right? It's like you can't stop. All right.
The texture is so nice. And the meat tastes so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It's fantastic. Amazing. Happy dance?
All three. Oh my goodness.
Oh, babe.
This is so good.
Oh my gosh. This is worth cheating on your diet, whatever.
Oh.
Wow.
Gus is working right now, so he's not doing taste test, but he said, make sure you save me a big piece. There it is. Oh. Let me take another one. I have to take another one.
It tastes better than it smells. I didn't even think that was possible.
It's true. Because sometimes
Let me come up for
you smell something so good and then you try it and say, could have been better.
Try that one. I just realized that we don't have any wine. But you know what? This would be awesome. The same wine we had with the Bolognese, because it's basically the same sauce, and it's a Chianti Classico. It was just fantastic. It's made with a Sangiovese grape, and it would be great for this as well. What do you think, girls?
Delicious. 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh,
Delicious.
guys, you have to make it. You guys have to make it delicious.
All right. So, as always, 4 things. Make sure you subscribe, hit like,
Yes.
share with your friends, and cook it. After you have the sauce, this is simple. It's just assembly, cook it. I promise you, your family's gonna love it. And come see us next time, because we're making delicious New York steaks with a quick pan sauce, you are gonna lick the plate. I promise you. Come back and see us.